How I doing tonight? I went camping and everything, so I got my weights out here with me too, so I can do some weightlifting at night. We'll just talk about, we always talk about drugs, crack cocaine, and steroids, drugs, and other things too, and safe trafficking and all that kind of mess. So, but I also just mention things like when you're working out, training and stuff, working out, and when you have to deal with some people who have issues with you when you don't want to train, don't want you to train, don't want you to do stuff because a lot of times they can't do it or they won't do it because they did do the hard work to get things done themselves, or they can't do it no more or something, whatever the case be. And I'm talking directly to some family members. Supposed to be family, supposed to be blood. And they try to make amends for what they did wrong to stop you from going to play sports years ago and or getting good work or jobs. You have people who do stuff like that because when you didn't go out here and you wouldn't do you start coaching, you was coaching and training, you got to a point where you want to coach people if they sell crack or cocaine, young people or anything like that, or you weren't going to do things like you didn't do steroids, you broke the world record, you broke multiple world records, and not just in speed, you broke other world records and other things too. And they sided with other people. Sometimes people make a vow to other groups or other people to just stop you from doing any damn thing. A hurtful thing is when it's your own blood, like your own brother and your mother, and they'll say something like they're sorry about something, or they're sorry, but they're not really sorry to a certain point. So if you're sorry, then you stop doing certain things and stop acting and doing things to stop someone. You don't want someone to do something. So it's kind of like you done already made your mind up. You don't want this person to never go to an Olympics or go to another country. So you can go to the Olympics because it must have happened here in the USA. So I said I might go to another country. They know which one I said. I told them that to run. Well, one of the Latino countries to run for and everything like that. And it's funny how they just would do anything to stop you from just doing anything like that. And then say they love you or have compassion for you or they want you to have something, but how they will lie on you, go along with a lie to stop you and mess you up. I remember some people some years ago saying things like, "Who the hell you think you are?" Because I was doing stuff, volunteer work, doing a lot of volunteer work and stuff, helping people, and I was doing that before I found out I was gonna be able to break world records and stuff. And people who said they were Christians or gods or believers, I don't care. I don't give a damn. Y'all know, minister, pastor, preacher, whatever, and other people, had an issue with me at some point when you're doing stuff like that. I want you to stop. Have you ever had anybody pray and use the word against you to try to stop you from going to do anything? But then sit there and speak about the blessings and you having things and doing stuff, and I've experienced that, and you get to a certain spiritual thing, people out there who don't want to act stupid and be not dumb and, want to be grown up about it. You can speak to the word, you can talk, there's different ways you can pray to the spirit, you can ask, questions, spirit answers you back, so you can also, pray for yourself and also tell the truth and see what you get, The honest ones will know what I'm talking about. The liars, I don't want you to go on my page and want you to be my friend any damn way. So, that's good. But yeah, I had to deal with stuff like that with my own family, because, you wouldn't do certain things. So, it was like, we're going to protect all these other people doing all this other stuff, messing up things, messing up other black people, messing up the community, messing up other people. We're going to protect them and just destroy your dreams and stuff for doing things to help people, buy things, and you want to go do these things and stuff like that. And so I had experienced that with my own core family, going along with a bunch of mess. My mom and brother, they just screwed me over. But, at the same time, she helped me out and kept things for not going as far as they wanted, but she's a controlling person. I put everything on my blog about that. I don't hide nothing about the bank and stuff like that. And uh, how I got on Social Security and all that kind of stuff. And because I wouldn't do drugs, wouldn't do steroids and shit like that. And they had to hide how other people were doing stuff like that. And I told I wouldn't do it, and and so and because I was so uppity, so good, or some crap like that. That's the reason why they did me the way they did me. And then when you're trying to train now, they find the other reason to do whatever the programming that they were programmed back then to do to you, to stop you, and hence because they've been programmed by the other people to still act stupid towards you. And it shocks you. It really does. It shocks you. I got a weight bench out there. I go out there and lift a little bit tonight. I'm gonna do some lifting. Bought my weight bench a while back when I was working. People ready to bought it and everything. And some of it was with my money from my check too. I don't hide nothing about anything. So, and people just sit there and they get use any reason why. And the reason why you can't do stuff is because they have sold themselves to destroying your future sometimes. And you see, they use anything. People sit there try to do anything. So if you're a person that's highly motivated, never down about anything, and I've never been depressed a day of my life, or anything like that. Never been depressed. But people will want to make you look like you have been or something like that. So you have to go through all that crap and lies. Somebody want to make you look like this or this and this happened or all of that or something because to hide how you won't depressed or how they didn't get you down about certain things. So they just do stuff to hurt your reputation because your reputation has to be damaged because it's too nice or too good, and they had to have something. So I always tell everybody how I went to the mental institution because I tell them, I said on my blog I talk about it. Because I wouldn't do crack, wouldn't do cocaine, I wouldn't sell, I wouldn't coach people who did it anymore. I wouldn't do steroids. I wouldn't take part in date raping and shit and slave trafficking and stuff like that. And people were involved in stuff like that. And I tell about that shit. I got a weight bench out there. It's the Power Form weight bench I bought. I bought my weights and stuff from Dick Sports. I used to buy my weights from Dick Sports back in the day. I got some other ones and stuff. And you just have to see how people just are a trip. They really are. They're just a trip how they do stuff. They don't want you to have anything. Y'all have a blessed night and everything. I'll just sit here talking to you. I'm going to need to get on the internet, do some Indeed things for some other jobs to get something to pay more. And I'm going back to school, so I got to call them. I got to get in touch with IRS too, find out what's going on because every time I put my information in about how much I did made that year for taxes or whatever. It's not coming up for this year, last year, and the year before. They asked about another year. I don't think I filed that year. I don't think I was working that other year back then. But y'all have a blessed day. And when you have people who are crazy like that, you really just get away from them. I mean, even family, you gotta get away from them. But sometimes people do everything they can to make sure you can't get away from them, to try to stop you and do stuff. And you have to see how people will literally destroy your future because of whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's selfishness, cruelness, nastiness, or just being downright, or them being just hard down racist. And they put the little funny smile on and try to say they're not, whatever. Who cares? Or I don't care what color it is. You just hating because just hating, or hating someone because just hating, or being vengeful for no reason. I mean, it's one thing somebody do something to you, you got to protect yourself, stuff like that. But when you just going out just to be nasty, where you can make peace and make things and move things further in that kind of way, you should. Instead of just being so nasty to anyone like that. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm going to get on the internet, work on some stuff, and I'm going to go out here and do some overhead press stuff and some leg stuff, and then I'll get ready to go to work tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed night.